Welcome to Fihi Nutrition. Ever wondered how delicious chocolates are made? Join us as we take you on an exciting journey from cacao beans to the production of our chocolate bites. Let's dive into the magical world of chocolate making. Our journey begins in lush cacao farms where farmers meticulously select the best cacao pods. These pods are carefully inspected to ensure they are ripe and ready for harvesting. With expert precision, the farmers cut the pods from the trees, a practice that has been passed down through generations. A beautiful cacao tree, scientifically known as Theobroma cacao, grows to a height of 15 to 25 feet and thrives in humid, tropical climates like Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, Uganda, where there is dense forest. Did you know that each cacao tree produces between 20 to 30 pods a year? Inside each pod, you'll find 20 to 50 cacao beans. And here's a fun fact. It takes about 400 of these beans to make just 1 pound of chocolate. So a single tree can give us about 1 to 2 pounds of chocolate every year. Once harvested, the cacao pods are opened to reveal the precious beans inside. These beans, along with the surrounding pulp, are placed in wooden boxes. The fermentation process begins with an anaerobic stage lasting 2 days, where anaerobic yeast eat sugars in the white cacao fruit coating the beans and produce ethanol. In the next stage of fermentation, cacao beans are rotated to introduce oxygen, marking the start of the aerobic stage. During this stage, acetic acid bacteria digest the ethanol from the first stage, resulting in a strong vinegar smell. The fermentation is typically monitored with a temperature probe to determine when to rotate the fermentation box. A proper fermentation will yield box temperatures of 124 degrees Fahrenheit, the same temperature as a hot shower. Throughout fermentation, cacao beans are periodically cut with a knife to assess their quality. The color of the beans changes from purple to brown, with fissures or cracks indicating their progression. This intricate process develops the rich flavors essential for high-quality chocolate. After fermentation, the beans are spread out to dry under the sun. This crucial step reduces their moisture content and further enhances their flavors. The drying process can take up to a week, during which the beans are carefully turned to ensure they dry evenly. By the end, the beans are ready for the next stage. During the drying process as well, the cacao beans are cut to assess their color changes and quality. Trained experts thoroughly inspect the dried beans to ensure only the best make it through. The selected beans are then packed into burlap sacks and shipped worldwide. It's from here that the magic of turning beans into our beloved chocolates truly begins. Our journey continues as the cacao beans arrive at our facility. The first step is to unload and carefully sort the beans to remove any impurities like stones, wood, or faulty beans. Once sorted, the beans are roasted to perfection. Roasting is a critical step that brings out the rich, complex flavors of the cacao. The beans are roasted at precise temperatures between 120 to 160 Celsius for 5 to 30 minutes. The time and temperature for roasting beans is dictated by the bean's origin, type of beans, and the product's intended flavor profile. After roasting, the aromatic, flavorful beans are cracked open to separate the outer shells from the inner cacao nibs. This process, known as cracking and winnowing, ensures that we retain only the pure, flavorful nibs. The shells are discarded, while the nibs move on to the next stage. In the next phase, cacao nibs are ground into smaller particles, measuring 12 to 20 micron size, along with other ingredients. The cocoa mass is further refined through a process called conching. Conching involves continuously mixing and aerating the cocoa mass at controlled temperatures. This process smoothens the texture and enhances the flavor of the chocolate. It's during refining and conching that the chocolate develops its characteristic creamy texture and rich taste. Next, the chocolate undergoes tempering, a crucial step that ensures it has a glossy finish and a satisfying snap. Tempering involves carefully cooling and reheating the chocolate mass to stabilize the cocoa butter crystals. Cocoa butter, the fat extracted from cacao beans, is at the heart of chocolate's texture and structure. What makes cocoa butter unique is its ability to form 6 different types of crystals, each with distinct properties. Form 1 type of crystal forms at around 17 degrees Celsius and has a very soft texture. Form 2 forms at around 23 degrees Celsius. It's still soft and crumbly. Form 3 appears at about 25 degrees Celsius and remains relatively unstable. Form 4 forms at 28 degrees Celsius. it's more stable, but still lacks the ideal properties. Form 5 is our desired crystal, forming at 34 degrees Celsius, providing a shiny, firm texture with a good snap. Form 6 is the most stable form, appearing after 3 to 4 months storage of solid tempered chocolate at around 36 degrees Celsius, but it's often too hard and can have a dull appearance. For perfect chocolate, we aim to form primarily Form 5 crystals. Tempering chocolate is an art and a science that involves carefully manipulating temperatures to encourage the formation of Form 5 crystals. Here's how it works. First, we melt the chocolate to a temperature of about 45 degrees Celsius. This ensures all the different crystal types dissolve completely. Next, we cool the chocolate to around 27 degrees Celsius. At this stage, various crystal types start to form, including the undesirable ones. We then gently reheat the chocolate to around 31 degrees Celsius for dark chocolate. This step eliminates the unstable crystals while preserving the Form 5 crystals. During this process, constant stirring is crucial to evenly distribute the crystals and ensure a uniform structure. When done correctly, the chocolate will have a glossy finish, a firm snap, and a smooth mouthfeel. Tempered chocolate has several advantages. It's shiny and visually appealing. It has a firm, satisfying snap when broken. It melts smoothly in the mouth, releasing its rich flavors uniformly. These qualities are what make tempered chocolate a delight to both see and taste. Once tempered, the chocolate is poured into molds and gently vibrated to remove any air bubbles. The molds are then cooled, allowing the chocolate to solidify into the final shape. After molding, the chocolates are carefully inspected for quality. Our team ensures that every chocolate meets Fihi Nutrition's high standards. The chocolates are then packaged to preserve their freshness and flavor. Chocolate continues to amaze and delight people all around the world. We hope you enjoyed this educational video about chocolate making with Fihi Nutrition. Stay tuned for more exciting content and delectable treats. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more chocolatey goodness. Until next time, happy chocolate adventures.